Hello and welcome to another tabletop TBR video. I'm Tatiana Volk, your host. And I do have a mini update about making this available for everybody who is interested. It's currently in the works and hopefully should be ready by next month. Okay, it's finally time. I'm going in and updating the files for the TBR game. I am, editing files, trying to get things together. I still have to figure out the rules and stuff, which I'm not going to do today. So everything probably isn't going to be ready for this month's game. So stay tuned, get prepped, be excited. I don't know, we'll see. That being said, let's get into this month's round of tabletop TBR. First off, how did I do last month? So these were my picks for last month's tabletop TBR, and as usual, I managed to complete all of these bad boys. I'm pretty happy with myself, especially because I did pick this chonker for my wild card because, you know, I'm insane. Why not pick the biggest book that I have? But I definitely feel like I had a really awesome reading month regarding last month's tabletop TBR pick, so hopefully this month is similar. And if you're interested in seeing my thoughts on these, I do have a reading vlog coming, I think next week, coming soon to a YouTube near you. Let's continue on with this month. Okay, so this month I wanted to start using the tracker again. I decided to just do a mini book haul at the end instead of a number amount so that I have a little bit more flexibility. Starting with the amount of pages I've read so far. I've read 3,769 pages so far this month, and I have 2 books that I'm hoping to finish by the end of the month that are both 300 pages each. And if I just finish at least one of them, I will get to the 4,000 mark. So I'm going to give myself 4 stars for reaching 4,000 because I'm pretty sure I will hit that. And then for this one, I'll be able to pick a bonus card, which I have updated these now. So, all right, so we have a catch a break, no punishment. That will be useful. Okay, and now in terms of the books, I completed all 8 for the month. So that's another 2 rows. Okay, looks like we're going to get another one of these. Okay, let's re-roll that option. Now, I was a dummy and I did put all of the cards in the deck, but I did complete for 1922. I completed 1 bonus point for reading a thriller. I don't know if it was 1 or 2, but I'm just going to give myself 1. And I may have completed another one, but I don't remember. So I'm just going to get that one. And we are 3 away from the mini book haul, so I will be able to get that next month, which is really exciting. That being said, I did create a medium mode and a hard mode, and I am hoping to print those out. So probably the next one will be a medium or a hard mode so that it takes a little bit longer to complete. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so here we go. Let me put the 2 that I just picked off to the side here, and then top of the game we get to pick another one. So draw 2, keep 1. I have to use this for my next pick, so I'll just put this over here to remind me. Move everything over a little bit. Let's get going. 1. Off to a good start. So we got a double. For the first one we pick 2 and we keep 1. So a pet pick or a 5-star prediction. Let's pick 3 and discard 1 since the double pick. And this is a draw 2, keep 1, which would normally be for a single pick. So I'm kind of cheating, but whatever. And I'm gonna keep the pet picks and the 5-star prediction and get rid of the standalone. Okay, so for the first 2 prompts, I'm going to show my 5-star prediction first. I decided to go with Kill Creek because it's supposed to be a spooky house one, it's supposed to be horror, it's supposed to be supernatural, I believe, which are all things that I'm really into. I've been really excited about this. Yeah. And then for the pet pick, let's show a clip of Kiwi picking out my second book. Kiwi, over there, over there, over there. Yes, all right. The book has been chosen. There's one more. That's it. There you go. Thank you. Thank you for your service. All right, as you can see, she struggled a little bit there trying to get things going, but eventually she ended up picking My Sister, the Serial Killer. This is by Oyenkan Breathwaite. I know I butchered that, I apologize, but I've had this on my TBR for a while and I'm really excited to finally get into it because I imagine it's gonna be a doozy. As far as I know, this is basically about a woman whose sister keeps going on dates and killing her dates, and she's keeps cleaning up after her. I think it's supposed to be funny and then also like meaningful and interesting. I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited to see what this is all about. Okay, so this is roll number 1 and we will be doing 8 rolls today. Okay, next up, another 1. So we get to pick another one of these. Treat yourself, buy a new book. Okay, 3. 1, 2, 3. We get a re-roll. 2, 1, 2. Jeez Louise. Okay, so we get a star for getting through the board. So we get a point. And we get to pick another one of these guys. Wow. 2 of these in a row? Gosh, that's kind of boring. Okay. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Okay, so we get to use the draw 2, keep 1. I'm pretty sure I'm going to skip the double whammy since I already have doubles for the first roll. So I think that was an easy one. So let's discard that. And I'm going to go with the Booktuber's Rant review, and I will lose 2 points if I don't complete this one. Okay, so for Booktuber's Rant review, I am trying to stick with books that I personally have. So I just went to YouTube and ended up putting in book and rant and scrolled down until I saw books that I had. And I saw 2 different YouTubers who did a rant about Red, White, and Royal Blue, or at least one of them was obviously a rant. The other one was tagged rant, but then had a title and things that suggested it may have been something else. I didn't watch either of them because I haven't read the book yet, but I probably will after just to see what they think. So I am kind of excited to read the book and then compare it to the rant videos. So I have them currently saved so that I can check them out later. Yeah, I've had this. I was originally supposed to read this in February for Valentine's, but because I was specifically just reading books by Black authors in February, I had to push this off of that TBR, and I just haven't had a good chance to pick it up. So I'm excited to see what this is about as far as I know. So it's like a prince and the president's son. They somehow fall for each other. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so for roll number 3, even though it feels like we've rolled so much more than that, it's another 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is another re-roll. Wow, what is going on this game? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are getting all of the weird stuff. So we have a move 3 spaces. Should probably use some of these. Okay. Another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Finally a normal one. Let's get this out of the way. Let me rearrange things because I feel like this is messy. I'm gonna move the punishments up here so that I have more space for the picks of the month. Okay, next one, shortest book on the TBR. Okay, so for the shortest book on your TBR, I ended up picking Blanky by Kaylin Patrick Burke. This is, I believe, 74 pages. Yeah, so it's quite a thin novella, and it's supposed to be spooky, horror, scary. I don't know anything else other than that. This will be a physical read, so hopefully it'll be a quick one, and I'm excited to check it out. Okay. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, a gifted book. Okay, so for gifted, I'm going to be reading the last book from the gifted set of books that Allison ended up getting me off of my wish list, and this is City of Ghosts by Victoria Schwab. I'm a big fan of Victoria Schwab, so I'm excited to read another book of hers. I have no clue what this is about, in all honesty. It says a haunted girl and an adventure like no other. So that sounds interesting. 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we might finish this month. We get another point. I definitely should use the medium or hard mode next time. Okay, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jeez Louise. Okay, actually, let's use move plus 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Which is a witchy read. All right, so for witchy, I actually had a tough time with this. I had a particular book in mind when I created that prompt, but I am specifically trying to save that for October. And then I also have a whole shelf of actual witchy books, but I was all like, no, I think I want to go more in a novel form because some of those are more reference based and it's like I'm never gonna fully read it. So I went in on a little hunt trying to see what other witchy related books that I have that I knew for sure were about witches, and I found this one, which is Spells on Wheels by Kate Leth, Megan Levins, and Marissa Louise. And I don't know much about it other than it is a graphic novel with some witchy characters. I'm assuming it's the first in a series, and I'm excited to finally have an excuse to read this. Next up is a 3. 1, 2, 3. A book with a face on the cover. For a book with a face on the cover, I feel like I'm kind of cheating since it's abstract-y partial, but I decided I wanted to give Sleeping Beauties a shot by Stephen King and Owen King. It says it's a novel. I was a little bit worried that it might be like a collection of short stories, but it doesn't look like it. So hopefully that's true. I have no clue what it's about other than it's, as far as I can tell, supposed to be spooky. So hopefully I have a good spooky time. Hi, Oscar. Hopefully I have a good spooky time with this, and yeah, I'll let you know. I'm trying to read more spooky books so that I can find something that actually scares me. Excuse me, sir. You can't go on the table. 2 more picks. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we got another busy, one less read to read, but you still get a point. Okay, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So close to a TBR jar pick. A book less than 150 pages. Okay, I see you. Okay, so for a book under 150 pages, I ended up picking up another book by Kaylin Patrick Burke, and this is Dead of Winter, another spooky novella, which is, this one I think is only 80 something pages. So this was right there next to the shortest TBR pick, but I was all like, hey, I'll use this for the 150 pages one once that popped up. So I'm excited. I don't know, I'm trying to get more spooky books, so hopefully, ow, hopefully this works out. Okay, thanks, sir. Thank you. Okay, last one. All right. A book with an animal on the cover. Nice. Okay, and then for the prompt, a book with an animal on the cover. This was harder than I thought it was going to be because I think I ended up reading several of the books that I was originally thinking of when I ended up making this prompt, and I do have some books that still have animals on the cover, but like I don't have easy access to the audiobooks, and some of them are, I don't know, it's just, anyway. So I scoured everything and I picked a book that I've been wanting to read actually for a while, and that is In the House in the Dark of the Woods. And this one, as far as I can tell, is a spooky wood house story. Hopefully it's scary. Yeah, so it says Hunt has fashioned an edge of the seat experience more akin to watching a horror movie. So yes. Yes. So yeah. All right, now that we have all of that out of the way, I think I'm going to use my goal getter option so that I can just complete out the tracker, because we're one space away from it anyway, might as well. Okay, yeah. So we've got an it's worth more +2 when you complete something. Okay, so that is everything. Here are my picks for the month. I am pretty excited to jump into these. It ended up being a very horror, thriller, spooky vibe for all of these. I think every single one except our red, white, and royal blue pick is some sort of spooky theme, so that'll be interesting. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs up, include this emoji down below, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye!